Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Well, this weather pattern's been just kind of locked up across the northwest. No big changes coming in. And last week we were dry. This week we're dry. We're running well below average now. And we're starting to see the graph, the snowpack graph, just kind of flatlining when it's supposed to be going up. So we need to get some snow in the northwest, that's for sure. Cool weather and dry conditions. There's a front coming through Friday night. That'll bring a little light snow to central Idaho. Not much at all. Mostly towards Yellowstone. That'll reinforce the shot of cool air and that high pressure across the west, giving another surge of maybe some wind to Southern California before we finally get a breakdown on that weather pattern towards next weekend. Here's the breakdown of tomorrow. That pesky breeze that we had today wasn't strong at all, but just enough to really give a good wind chill. And that would be the case again tomorrow. Pretty much what you saw today, you'll see tomorrow. A little bit more sunshine today because we've got this high cloud cover drifting overhead from west-east. That will continue to kind of slide to the east. Rain will start to push into the Pacific Northwest way up there, but generally dry conditions for the rest of Idaho. Back east is where all the action is. They had some snow in the Ohio Valley in the northeast states, still getting some in northern Maine here. Now this moisture coming straight out of the tropics. This is going to take the energy from the west, and a nor'easter is going to form and move up the coast. This will bring more snow to the mountains of West Virginia and Pennsylvania, New York State as well as it goes up to the north, and heavy rain. So that's where the main storm track is. When you come across the west, this big blocking ridge right here, this H, it just goes all the way to the north, keeping it dry. And there's that wind coming in. A little cloud cover working its way into California right now, but not much in the way of moisture. Maybe about 6 or 7 days out. A slight chance for moisture, but better towards 9 or 10 days out to bring some rain on in as we get towards the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. That's when I think we could see changes here. Air quality alert for further notice, Northern California. High wind warning. They're getting some wind gusts. I saw the Malibu Hills observation site reporting about a 47-mile-an-hour wind gust. Pretty much we've been about that high much of the day here, although many places are less than that. That's about the highest I found, but still that strong wind down to the south. There's those fires burning on the western side of that system in L.A. So no fire signatures in San Diego. South and here, the border in Tijuana, I'm seeing right here, there's some fire that's burning. Don't know what the situation is here. We don't get a lot of reports out of Mexico and that, but there could be some gusty wind causing issues here as well. But again, the Southern California is a tinderbox right now, and that's where the strongest wind is. This is the current weather picture, or the current picture from KABC, and you just see the smoke plumes here. Unfortunately, we may see this for a couple more days. There's your fire danger in Southern California. These are the humidities that were quite low. So Southern California down towards San Diego, where the worst situation is, near Los Angeles. That's where the worst fire situation is, but the weather conditions creating that fire danger, which will slowly dissipate here over the next couple of days. So the rain will be back east, of course, and the dry weather in the northwest will start to change a little bit. Some more moisture is going to start to head on in, and over the 8 to 14 day outlook, Southern California finally gets in on the action. So that would be some good news to bring some rain to Southern California, but hopefully we don't get the mudslides with an El Nino year. That's typically what happens without fires. Tomorrow, you saw it, just like today. I just can't tell you how exactly the same tomorrow is going to be. It is today. Just a little bit of a breeze out there. Those few high clouds will probably thin on out in the mountains. We'll see 50 in Idaho City. Whatever you had today, you'll get it tomorrow. I mean, why even look at the numbers, right? They're all the same because all next week it's the same, 50 degrees. That's all amazing. The way through. Everything is locked in place.
And the whole West is not going to change.
Exactly.
Much, right?
Everything's just kind of hanging on.
For California.
No, eventually.
Yeah. Thanks, Scott. Well, there's